Hey, what's up guys? My name's Daniel Lopez with Invest in You Finance, and today we are going to be talking about sole proprietorships and how I registered my eBay business with a sole proprietorship, as well as how I obtained an EIN number with the IRS, which is an employee identification number. So let's get into it. First off, what is a sole proprietorship? A sole proprietorship is somebody who owns a business by themselves, and they're the only ones involved with that business. A sole proprietor will usually have one tax return, and that will be their personal tax return combined with their business. Okay, now that we know what a sole proprietorship is, let's talk about the EIN. So the EIN is an employee identification number given to you by the IRS, which is basically like a social security number for your business. You are going to use this EIN to establish a business checking account, and you can also get business credit cards. So this is very important for your accounts and your taxes. And you will need this when you start your business, your sole proprietorship. Now that we know what a sole proprietorship is and an EIN number, let's talk about the steps to obtaining your sole proprietorship and your EIN number. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to want to do is establish the name of our business. And in order to do this, you need to figure out what your DBA is going to be. And a DBA is a do business as, basically the name of the business. When I was looking at starting my business, the first thing I had to do was go to my county website and look for my assumed name. Depending on what you want to call your business, you need to make sure that no one else is operating a business with the same name in your state and county. So that was the first thing I did. I got on my local website, typed in my assumed name, typed in the business name that I wanted to use, and made sure that no one else had that same name so that I can use it when I registered my business with my city and state. The next thing is fill out an application, and you can mail this in to your local office. After this, you're gonna want to go and create an EIN number with the IRS. And that's really simple to do after you established your sole proprietorship with your DBA. Okay, so you're gonna wanna go to Google and type in register a business in the city and state that you live in. I live in El Paso, Texas, so I went ahead and did that. Then you're gonna wanna look for your county's website, and you're gonna check the assumed name search. Here, you can type in what you want your business name to be, and then you can check it to see if someone has already taken that business name. And then they have useful links. I went ahead and clicked on the form filing requirements so I know what is required. And then the form just says basically that they're not responsible for checking the name of your business, and that's your responsibility. So go ahead and find out if your name has already been taken or not on the previous page. Then they tell you where to file the form for your sole proprietor business. It's going to be at the very bottom of this page, but I'll come back and show it to you at the end. Right there where it says mailing address. And then basically they charge a $29 fee, and you send a money order with the form that I'll show you right now. Okay, now that we're back to this page, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when a business name is already taken. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Walmart, and then scroll down and click submit. Here you can see that there's already 3 businesses named Walmart. So you're not going to be able to call your business Walmart, obviously. And you're going to want to search another name until it says there's nothing found. So let's go ahead and type in the eBay store. just to see if somebody has already taken it. And it says 0 records found. So if you wanted to name your business the eBay store, that name would be open. And that's what you would name your business. Now, underneath where it says assume names forms, you're going to want to click on the unincorporated business form. And that'll take you to a page that will allow you to fill out the form and save it. So this form's pretty simple. It says assume name certificate. Certificate of ownership for an unincorporated business or profession. You're going to type in the business name, the eBay store, if that's what you wanted to choose. Then your business address, the city, the state, the zip code. You're going to check one of the following, which is the sole proprietorship. In my case, that's what I chose. And if you're a veteran or not. And then you're going to basically put in your information, your name, then you're going to sign it, your residence address, your zip code, and where it says type of ID, for me, I put a Texas ID because that's the type of ID that I have. Then the expiration date, your date of birth, and then you're going to put your phone number. And then you're going to initial it to make sure that it's all correct. That's what I did. Then at the bottom here, you have to go to a notary public. And, sorry, a notary public. And I went to a I went to a UPS store, and that's where they had a notary. Then they basically just see your ID, and then you go ahead and double check everything with them, and they sign it. Going back to the requirements page, after you've signed it with the notary, then you can submit it to the mailing address with your $29 money order, and you will be done. Next, we're going to show you guys how to get your employer identification number. Same thing, basically go to Google, put EIN, and then you're going to scroll down to the IRS website, and you're going to apply for your employer identification number. And you can do this online. And I just clicked on step 3 when I did it, and I just clicked apply. And then it tells you, you must complete this application in one session. You only have 15 minutes. But it's pretty basic, and they just ask for all the information that you sent to get your assumed name. And it says, before applying for an EIN, you should already determine what type of legal structure, business, or type of organization is being established. I was establishing a sole proprietorship, so I went ahead and just clicked sole proprietorship. But here are all the other options. And when I was done, I clicked submit. And then pretty much you just fill out everything from your progress. Identity, authenticate, your addresses, and the details, and your EIN confirmation. And then you'll get your EIN number, and you will be done with that. So this will be like your business employer identification number for when you file taxes. Okay guys, after watching that video on how to set up your DBA and your EIN number, now you can establish a business checking account. And after you establish a business checking account, you can apply for a business credit card. So these were the steps that I did when I created my eBay store. The reason I did this was because if I'm purchasing products to sell online, I'm going to want to reduce my income by the amount of money that I paid to initially purchase the products. That way, when I'm charged taxes, I'm only charged taxes on the amount of money that I made after my expenses. So this is very important because eBay is going to send you a 1099 form, and that form is going to show how much money that you made from your eBay store. After you get that form, you're going to file it with your taxes, but you're also going to want to show how much your products cost you, and you're also going to want to show your expenses, because that will reduce your gross income and you will only pay taxes on the amount that you made after all your expenses, because it costs you money to do business. And that's the whole point of creating a business, is being able to get your business deductions, because if you're paying taxes on all that money that you made, all that money you made wasn't a profit. The whole point in creating a business is so that you can make money. But in order to make money, sometimes you have to pay for your expenses or your cost of goods or your materials, and that comes out of the bottom line. So by creating a business, you can reduce the income that you've made by the cost of doing business. And this will help you at the end of the day whenever you do your taxes. So it's very important to keep really good records of everything that you spend on your business, whether it's buying supplies or buying the goods that you're going to resell. It's always good to keep track of all your expenses, because whenever you do your taxes, your CPA or your tax advisor is going to ask you for all these documents. So it's very important to keep track of all this. And remember, guys, please consult with your professional tax advisors, your CPAs. I'm not a professional tax advisor or CPA. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm just trying to show you guys what I did when I established my eBay account with my eBay store. So hopefully this will help you guys out whenever you start your eBay store. And remember, every state is different. So this website was used for my state and my city that I live in, but you are going to have a different website that you go to apply for your sole proprietorship. And for your EIN, it will be the same website because that's with the IRS online. So that won't be anything different. But hopefully, guys, I provided you guys with some value. I would really appreciate it if you could please like and subscribe. You know, I really enjoy making these videos, and it really helps me out when I have subscribers to make these videos for. Thank you so much. And until next time, we'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.